Hey everybody, this is the man from Brooklyn again. My topic today is going about humanity. Let's talk about the riots. Law enforcement, we got a lot of positive things we're doing. The people still not reporting all the positive. We got all the way that 3 or 5% of law enforcement people out there not doing what's right. But humanity is a big thing. You can do your job, but you got to have passion at the same time. You don't knock nobody on the ground and just leave them there, and then one of your other fellow officers make an attempt to pick them up. You're going to tell them you're doing your job. Even in war times, we had humanity. We know what we was doing. Doing all the wars we had, doing from Vietnam to Germany, even the German soldiers had humanity with other Americans. You got to know when to separate the two and when to do what you got to do. But that's uncalled for. We don't need none of that. That kind of really hurt me, and something had to be done about that. Also, let's talk about when all the officers getting reprimanded. I seen something just came out on the news that Florida want to hire all the officers that got reprimanded for misconduct. So therefore, if a person have 18 reprimands, you want to put them back on your department? That's a liability there in insurance. Some reprimands is not justifiable, and some are. Meaning, like, some officers or supervisors may reprimand you because we don't like you. We get a lot of that too. Or you don't fit in our circle. Well, when you do right, you're never going to fit in their circle. Remember what I said before. Sometimes you do the right thing, it hurts you, but one good thing coming out of it, your integrity, your honesty, and you don't have to look over your shoulder. If you know one of your officers doing wrong, don't report that officer. You should try to handle with you and that officer and pull him on the side and work it out. And then if you still can't work it out with that officer, and then you take it to the next step, that could become either informing your supervisor by policy, that's what they're going to state, or transferring to another shift, or request you don't want to work with him because you have differences in opinion and it's just not working out. That's the way you handle a lot of things. If you get to the point where you got an officer drinking on the job while you're on duty, you might want to report that to your supervisor, because you're not only in jeopardizing your life, you're in jeopardizing your partner's life and other officers and the public. You don't need that. So, remember, we always got more good officers out there than bad officers. That could be security. I work part-time security myself, and I still do my job as a court officer, but you got to have some kind of humanity in here. You got to have passion. If a person crying, you don't be laughing at them, think it's a joke. They lost a loved one. We just had this, unfortunately, this killing with them officers, and like I said before, they're going to get what they deserve, and it's going to work itself out. That's my topic today. Have humanity. Remember, when you're suffering post-traumatic stress again, always find someone to talk to. Vent. Do not hold it in, because when you hold it in, you explode and you can take it out on somebody, either verbally or physically. That's not healthy for you or that person, and that could put you in a situation where you could be incarcerated, and then you be out of a job looking for somewhere else. Now they're trying to pass a law here on the state Senate floor or federal Congress where all officers who got so many misconducts have to report to this national agency. I don't have a problem with it. We need monitoring more law enforcement officers, so they just can't go out repeating the same thing over and over again, so you can get them out of the system. Sometimes the good officers are going to suffer with the bad. That's the way it goes sometimes. Nothing you can really do about that, but try to work it out. This is the man from Brooklyn. Please don't forget to subscribe. On the right-hand side, the man from Brooklyn, Anthony Clark Banks. You have a blessed day, and I will be talking to you soon. Thank you.